what's going on, guys, and welcome back here to another episode on the Voidcraft server. Today we have some fun things in store. As you guys can see behind me here, last episode we went ahead and did the Fox Sanctuary just there. It's looking pretty cool. I'm keen to get the rest of it done, but in order to do like kind of this pathway in areas, I want to get the main buildings kind of laid out so I know where exactly to fill it out and things. So if we look over this side just here, I've gone ahead and cleared out all the trees, the sugarcane, and the bamboo that was over here. And today we're going to be building like a sawmill over this side. I think it's going to look really cool. I was thinking maybe like a big, let me do this here, a big building just kind of like in this area, maybe with like a water field, like a water wheel on the side here to power it and stuff, with like kind of like a fountain stream coming down, connecting into the river down that way. I think that could look pretty cool. I don't really know why they all have it. I'm guessing to like power everything inside, but from the images and things I've seen on Google, they a lot of them do have like kind of this big wheel on the side of the building and stuff. So I think it's going to be pretty fun to build and work with, and I think it's going to match really well. Like it's going to just come down the stream here and go down into the river and stuff. So I think that's going to look pretty cool. But for the meantime, we have to go ahead and flatten out a lot of this area and clean up some of the terrain. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into a quick little time-lapse mode, get this all cleared up, and we can come back and start the build. Alrighty, guys, so we have gone ahead and cleared up all of this area, as you guys can see. It's got a large area. Like now that we remove all this stuff and kind of level out that area over there, like it seems very big, so it's pretty good. So we don't have to be worried about build constraints, I guess, in this kind of area. So let me just chuck some of this stuff here away in these shulker boxes, because we do not need these things at all. And then we can go ahead and maybe like lay out a little plan for this thing. I know there's going to be like a pathway going down this way and probably one coming from this way as well. So we might do like a triple path leading into this just here, as you guys can see, like that kind of outline just there, leading up into maybe the main building over on this side here. And I do want to have like a crane as well to be able to move the logs, and then I was thinking a couple like little carts around the place and maybe attaching some llamas to them as well. So we'll see how we go with that, but that's kind of the idea for the build. So I guess I'll just kind of map out a little kind of plan in my head, and I'll show you guys what we have to work with. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking just here, right? So this is going to be the main building, I guess, just here, right? So there's going to be enough room for logs to come in through the middle just here. And then maybe like have a bench top here or something that has like a big saw blade on it or something like that we could use. And then the wood will get like pushed out this way theoretically. Over here is where our crane will be. So our crane will sit like, should have its arm long enough to be able to grab pallets from here. It can rotate all the way around this way and drop them off like just here or over this area just here as well. And then that will allow us to like kind of have a lot of room just here. And then as far as this area over here, I'm not 100% sure, because like I know our pathways are going to come down through this way and things, so we might be able to just put like some knocked over trees or like some more like aesthetic things rather than another building or something like that. I think that could look pretty cool. And then on this backside here, I was going to add in that river stream, so I was going to cut out like a lot of this area just here and then have the water flow down over here and come down the mountain just here and into the lake. So it should all work out very well. So let's just see if we can do it. Hopefully this still looks pretty alright, having just like a bunch of water just chilling out here, and then like, you know, in the stream. But I don't know, we'll see how I don't think it's really going to work too well, so we might not do that, because it doesn't really make sense for it to be pushing and flowing down that way. So we will see how we go with that. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to go ahead and build it like kind of out of like this like white concrete and some of that, like we did the other buildings up there. I think it'd look really nice. as far as aesthetics and matching the area goes, because obviously all this will get covered in snow. So I think it's really going to work quite nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick. Do we have any white concrete left over? I don't think we do, so I'm going to have to make some of that. And then we'll probably just jump into a time-lapse mode again, guys, because you know how terrible I am at building on camera. Can you just turn nighttime, please? Thank you. And yeah, I think it should be pretty fun build. I'm pretty keen to get into it, and let's just go to sleep here so we can hear a bit. You sit up, dig it. You sit up, dig it. Like the cool blue light, 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 like the cool blue light. Alrighty guys, so we have pretty much got the main pieces of our build done. Now looking at this is logically would not work because I was going to get this arm here to swing around and place things on this side, but this would this piece of the counterweight just here would smack into the building, so yeah, it's kind of awkward, but maybe it can just stay there. Oh, or it could go to here, I guess, and drop things on this area. That could work too. Maybe I'll set up something like that. But I think it looks pretty cool so far. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I really like floor in this, even though it's super simple. It's literally just stone, like smooth stone or whatever, just regular stone. I guess it is stone bricks and granite. It's andesite actually, sorry, not granite. But it looks really nice. I don't know, just cool like floor plan and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up all this stuff. Obviously, I just wanted to bring you guys back here and you know, have a little halfway point, I guess, in between the build time lapse and all that stuff. This is kind of like a crane design I saw on Instagram, so it's not really my design, but I didn't really know how to make a crane, so I kind of went with that, and the counterweight looks rather bad, so I might still try and fix that a little bit. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Well, what do you guys think so far? I still need to do the interior, obviously. I'm going to get ahead and like put some cut down logs and stuff, like coming on the pathway, trying to get pulled in this way with a little sawmill and stuff here, and then obviously spitting out that way that I said. But I think this looks really cool. I'm pretty happy with the design. I kind of really like this, like the beams and stuff, the support beams in here. I think they make it look a lot nicer as well. So yeah, it's coming out pretty good. Obviously, yeah, trying to imagine all this being snow area as well, to match the rest of the landscape and stuff, but I think it's going to come together really nicely once we get it all finished. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe finish up the rest of this stuff, and hopefully we'll see you guys back when it's all done. Alrighty guys, so I've done a little bit more work here. I've seemed to run out of snow, so I don't really want to spend like... That was loud. I don't really want to go spend like 4 hours getting snow to cover in this whole area right now, so I plan to do that later. But this is kind of the current feel of the area I want to have, you know. We like the logs, on the side. We got some storage. We got some like little log piles around the place. We got some extra little pits here. We've got some trees that have been chopped down. Some of them are getting stripped away, where we still have some that are like, still up and functional. I still need to fix this monstrosity of a counterweight over here, but we do have some logs in here. I want to get some of the stones cutter things in there as well to act like pretty cool, like little lookouts. But I think for the meantime, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you guys think down below. And I think for this episode, we might go ahead and call it just here. It has been pretty fun to get back into the build and things. Yeah, so I'm pretty keen to continue on this little thing off camera, and I'll meet you guys back here for the next episode, which is going to be episode 50. Pretty nuts. In currently my longest running series on YouTube. And while we're talking about that stuff, thanks everyone for stopping by. As of late, we've kind of going crazy with subs. We're almost at 4,000, which is just ridiculous. So thanks everyone so much for all of that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.